with a couple of girl first graders. So, Paloma, who are you dressed as today?
Cindy Lou Who.
We have one more thing to say to our Huskies.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Another clue. Oh boy. Go and look where you sing a song, but you better hurry because I won't stay long.
So we're going to read this story. Who can tell me what's the title of my story? Who can read it? Jack B?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
How many of you have read this story or heard this story? Who's never heard this story before? Wait, don't ruin it for those that haven't. See, there's a lot of us that haven't heard this story before. It's written by Dr. Seuss. What's that person called that writes the words? Who writes the words, Vivian?
Illustrator.
Writes the words. Take one more guess.
Author.
The author. What does the illustrator do?
Write the pictures.
Draws the pictures. How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
This is the story of how the Grinch stole Christmas.
The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, "Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree wine?" But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick that he thought up a lie and thought it up quick. "Why, my sweet little tot," the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there and I'll bring it back here. And she puzzled 3 hours till this puzzler was over. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas. He thought doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Hi, it's Kayla here with Emma and Cooper Shook. Emma, what is this holiday project that you're working on?
Our holiday project is the Big Heart Book Project, and we do this project so we can raise money to buy books for the kids at Hurley Hospital.
Cooper, where does this take place?
It takes place at Barnes & Noble, and you can buy and donate books in the store. You can go online and donate them.
How much money have you raised so far?
We've raised about $4,000 in books and donations.
Emma and Cooper, thank you for daring to be remarkable.
Hey Huskies, it's McKenna and I'm here with Mrs. Fitz and members of the yearbook staff. Mrs. Fitz, tell us about the 2018-2019 yearbook.
This year's edition is going to be based on the 20th anniversary of Holly Academy. Here is a sneak peek of our cover proof for this year.
Ryan, tell us about the early bird special.
Well, the early bird special is $25 before February 22nd. After that, it's $30, so buy now.
Kylia, what do you take pictures of for yearbook?
I take pictures of Young 5 Gilman Homeroom, and then I take pictures of the bands, JV volleyball, and JV boys basketball.
Paige, tell us about your pages.
So the pages that I have are 7th grade, middle school electives, and holidays.
Thank you guys for daring to be remarkable. Happy holidays, Holly Academy.
Buy your yearbook.
Thank you, Husky families, for your generosity to our adoptive family program this year.
From our pack to yours,
Happy holidays!
We'll see you January 7th.